So Obama maybe gave 1,500, 2,000 people clemency. President Trump affected over 40 some thousand family lives with the First Step Act. Men and women was going home like this. A lot of life sentences, but he don't get the credit for it. But that's sad. But he touched the prison system in a whole different way. I mean, I spoke to my case. I said I was denied. I fit all the prongs. I don't deserve this. And I will write the same letter over and over. I copy the letter and I just send the same letter over and over. It was like one page to plead my case. The response that I got where they woke me up and said, "Hey, we need to talk to you in the back." And an hour later, I was at a hotel. I got granted clemency. I mean, afterwards, when I came home, I started working with Jack Brewer Foundation. I spoke in Mar-a-Lago. I've been to the White House to visit. I've been working since I've been home. I got to thank him and he remembered my case. And he said, "Man, that was bad. You had a bad road, but you got a beautiful son. I hear you doing great things and continue the good work. I'm watching you." And it's been proven that he must have been watching me because 4 years later, almost 5 years later, he granted me a presidential pardon for the work that I've been doing in the communities and gave me a second fair chance at life with a clean record. I tell you one thing, this administration is going to read every piece of paperwork. They're going to get to the facts. They're going to get to the bottom of everything. And if he decides to make that move, it's a positive move because he went through the system. He know what they did to him to try to make him a convicted felon, to make him get found guilty of all those counts. So he knows the prosecution misconduct. He know how they do it. He know that this is a broken system. And he's trying to show them, you guys do your job right, or I'm going to come and fix it for you and embarrass you. So with that being said, if he decides to do it, evidently he saw something and he got the best lawyers around him. He got Alice Marie Johnson working with him, that no flaw, that did over 20 years inside of the system. He got the best people around him. If the president said that he wanted to do it, believe me, it's a reason behind it. I wasn't offended because I did break the law and I deserved so I went to prison for the double life sentence and all the things I went through wasn't warranted. Um, I can never judge what another man went through because I feel like everybody have their own time and on what they can accept and take and cannot accept and take. And maybe it wasn't meant for him to go to prison. I don't know. But what I got, I just focus on that. And I pray that to give other people hope to say like this, it's not over. Continue to pray and fight.